Welcome to the channel, coin lovers and collectors. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of the most valuable United States of America $quarter coins found in circulated condition. These coins may have been used for years, but some hold surprising value due to rare mint marks, errors, and limited minting years. We'll explore what makes certain quarters so special and how to identify the ones that could be worth far more than their face value. So grab your coins and take a closer look. You might have a hidden gem right in your collection. Let's get started. First up, the United States of America $quarter from 1997 with the D mint mark, found in circulated condition. This coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but it carries with it over 2 centuries of American history, artistry, and the enduring legacy of one of the most iconic coins in the United States, the Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Its design was meant to honor his leadership and vision for a new nation, and it has since become one of the most beloved coins in circulation. The 1997 issue continues this long and proud tradition, representing the final years before the launch of the 50-state quarter series that began in 1999. On the obverse of the 1997 D quarter, you'll find the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by the talented sculptor John Flanagan. His left-facing profile shows strength, dignity, and wisdom, characteristics that defined his role in shaping the country. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty" at the top, "In God We Trust" on the left, and the date 1997 at the bottom, marking the year of minting. The small D mint mark located to the right of Washington's ponytail identifies this coin as being struck at the Denver Mint. Denver has long been a key facility in the production of U.S. coins, and its mint mark adds a touch of identity that collectors pay attention to when evaluating coins. Turning the coin over, the reverse design features one of the most symbolic and powerful images in U.S. numismatics, the bald eagle. The eagle stands proudly with its wings spread wide, perched upon a bundle of arrows, representing strength and readiness to defend the nation. Below the eagle lie 2 olive branches, symbolizing America's pursuit of peace. This imagery reflects the nation's enduring balance between might and diplomacy. Encircling the eagle, the inscriptions read, "United States of America," at the top, "E pluribus unum," which means, "out of many one," just above the eagle's head, and $quarter at the bottom. Together, these words and symbols tell the story of a united country with deep respect for its values and its people. The 1997 D quarter is composed of a copper-nickel clad, with an outer layer made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. It weighs 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, and features a reeded edge that gives it that distinctive texture that coin collectors love to feel between their fingers. Over 599 million of these quarters were minted in Denver in 1997, making it a high mintage year. While that means the coin isn't rare in terms of numbers, it still holds great historical and collector appeal, especially when found in exceptional condition or with unique minting errors. In circulated condition, the coin may show signs of wear, faint scratches, faded luster, and minor dents, but these imperfections tell their own story. Every mark and scuff is a reminder of the countless hands this coin passed through, from cash registers to pockets, vending machines, and beyond. What makes the 1997 D quarter interesting is that it represents one of the last years before the U.S. Mint completely changed the reverse design to introduce the state quarters program. That transition makes this coin a part of the final era of the traditional eagle reverse design that had appeared since 1932. Collectors often appreciate coins like the 1997 D quarter for their role as end-of-era issues. They serve as a bridge between old and new designs, capturing the closing chapter of the classic Washington quarter before the modern age of commemorative coinage began. Although the 1997 D quarter is common in circulation, examples in mint state or uncirculated condition can fetch more than face value among collectors. Especially coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services are considered collectible pieces of American coinage history. This coin not only holds a small piece of metal but also a story of craftsmanship, artistry, and national identity. The Washington design by John Flanagan remains one of the most enduring symbols of U.S. coinage, its simplicity and elegance capturing the respect that the nation continues to hold for its founding father. For anyone building a collection, the 1997 D quarter is a great addition. It's affordable, easily recognizable, and connects collectors to a significant period in the evolution of American coin design. It reminds us of a time when coins were more than just money, they were reflections of pride and patriotism. The Denver Mint, responsible for this issue, continues to play a vital role in U.S. coin production. The precision and consistency of its work are visible in the details of the 1997 D quarter, from the crisp lines of Washington's portrait to the intricate feathers of the eagle. Even though this coin might not make you rich, its true value lies in its story, its legacy, and its contribution to the world of numismatics. Holding a coin like this is holding a tangible piece of American history, one that has survived the test of time, commerce, and culture. So if you find a 1997 D quarter in your change, take a moment to appreciate it. It's more than just a coin, it's a piece of America's ongoing story, carrying the legacy of George Washington and the artistry of an era that helped define modern coinage. Whether you're a collector or just a casual observer, this coin is worth a closer look and a spot in your collection. Next up, the United States of America 1990 quarter dollar with the D mint mark. This coin, though often seen in circulation, has a rich story behind it, from its design and minting process to its collectible value today. Whether you're a casual viewer or a serious numismatist, this video will take you deep into the details of one of America's most iconic coins. The Washington quarter has a long and proud history, first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the coin replaced the standing Liberty quarter and became an enduring tribute to the first president of the United States. The 1990 edition continues this legacy with the same dignified portrait that has symbolized leadership and independence for decades. On the obverse side, the coin features the left-facing bust of George Washington, displaying strength and resolve. Above his head, the word Liberty proudly stands, while the famous phrase, "In God We Trust," is engraved to the left of his portrait. At the bottom, you'll find the date, 1990, marking the year of minting, and just next to Washington's ponytail, the small letter D signifies that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint, located in Colorado, has a long-standing reputation for producing some of the most precisely struck coins in American history. In 1990, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of quarter dollars, each bearing the D mint mark. While these coins were made for everyday use, they still hold collectible value for their craftsmanship and connection to the Washington quarter's long lineage. Flipping the coin over to the reverse, we're greeted by the timeless design of the bald eagle, a powerful national symbol of freedom and strength. The eagle stands tall with its wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows that represent America's readiness to defend itself. Below the arrows lie olive branches, symbolizing peace, reflecting the country's dual spirit of strength and diplomacy. The inscriptions on the reverse side complete the message of national pride, United States of America, at the top, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, just above the eagle's head, and quarter dollar at the bottom, identifying its denomination. Together, these elements showcase the balance between unity, freedom, and power that the United States represents. The 1990 D quarter is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, featuring an outer layer that's 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. It weighs 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, and features a reeded edge, which not only adds a distinctive feel but also serves to prevent coin clipping, a common problem in earlier centuries. In circulated condition, these coins have a beautiful worn look that tells their story. You might notice small scratches, fading details on Washington's hair, or a slight dullness in the luster, but each mark represents years of use and countless transactions that pass through the hands of ordinary Americans. That's what makes circulated coins so fascinating, they're living pieces of history. While the 1990 D quarter isn't considered rare, it still holds a place in many collectors' hearts because it was minted just before the state quarters program began in 1999. This makes it part of the final generation of classic eagle reverse designs before the United States Mint shifted toward state and national park-themed quarters. Collectors especially look for high-grade examples of the 1990 D quarter in mint state condition. Those coins that have retained their original shine, with sharp details and no signs of wear, can be worth a few dollars or more depending on their grade. However, even circulated examples like the one we're discussing today carry sentimental and historical value. One interesting thing about the 1990 D quarter is that minor minting errors have been reported for some examples, including off-center strikes, double dies, and weak strikes. While rare, these error coins can command a premium price among collectors who specialize in U.S. mint anomalies. The Washington design by John Flanagan has stood the test of time because of its simplicity and elegance. His vision for the coin was to capture not just Washington's likeness but also his spirit, calm, noble, and resolute. The result is one of the most enduring designs in American coinage history, still recognized and respected around the world. When you hold a 1990D quarter in your hand, you're not just holding a piece of metal, you're holding a piece of American heritage. It's a coin that's seen the everyday life of millions, from small-town shops to city streets, symbolizing the stability of U.S. currency and the strength of its people. The Denver Mint's craftsmanship ensured that even after decades of circulation, many of these coins still retain sharp details and a solid structure. That's a testament to the precision of the minting process and the durability of U.S. coinage materials. If you find a 1990D quarter in your change today, take a closer look before spending it. Check the edges, the clarity of the eagle's feathers, and the condition of Washington's portrait. You might be surprised by the artistry and effort that went into producing something that most people see as just spare change. For collectors, the 1990D quarter represents more than face value. It marks a closing chapter in an important era of American coin design, a bridge between the traditional and the modern, the historical and the commemorative. So, whether you're a casual collector or just curious about the coins in your pocket, remember that every coin tells a story. The 1990D quarter, with its proud eagle and historic portrait, is a small but powerful symbol of American heritage, a coin that continues to inspire decades after it first left the Denver Mint.